What's up, world? It's 850 Unplugged. I got Stephan here.
It's me.
It's him. And we're going to call this Whiskey Sippin Sessions. Right?
Yes.
Whiskey because we've been sipping whiskey.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be better.
I hope you guys enjoy again for live Unplugged 850. This guy. Lots of good music. Hang out. If there's any problems, you guys got any sound quality issues, let us know with a comment in the box. And hope you enjoy.
Here we go. All right, let me go.
Alright, we got time.
All right, cool.
Go for it.
Here we go.
I like to drink a little bit on Friday when I get home from the store. And I like to drink a little bit on game day. If we win, I'll drink a little more. I ain't never been much of a romantic, darling, I swear this much is true. Yeah. Oh, I love to sip on my American champagne. Beer ain't got nothing on you. 'Cause you make my heart pound when you're walking. You give me goosebumps with your sweet talking. I feel the same when I'm stone cold sober, it's true. Beer ain't got nothing on you. I like to sip a little whiskey on Friday to celebrate when the week is done. I like to shoot a little whiskey on Saturday night, but only if everybody's having fun. I ain't never been much of a romantic, darling, I swear this much is true. Oh, I love to sip on that sweet ambrosia. Whiskey ain't got nothing on you. 'Cause you make my heart pound when you're walking. You give me goosebumps with your sweet talking. I feel the same when I'm stone cold sober, it's true. 'Cause whiskey ain't got nothing on you. They say tequila makes you crazy, and rum just kinda makes you lazy. Yeah. Well, I'm all good here with my baby. She's the only thing that I need. I ain't never been much of a romantic, darling, I swear this much is true. Oh, I love to sip on my American champagne. Beer ain't got nothing on you. Oh, you make my heart pound when you're walking. You give me goosebumps with your sweet talking. I feel the same when I'm stone cold sober, it's true. 'Cause whiskey ain't got nothing on you. Yeah, and beer ain't got nothing on you. There ain't no drink that's got nothing on you.
This is nice.
Oh, yeah.
So man, give me the rundown. Like, what got you starting to play music?
Oh, man. That's kind of a sad story. I'll try to give you all the happy version, but basically, I'm married. I've been married for about 4 years now, and I've always been a musician. I've always been kind of casually playing music. And right after my wife and I got married, we found out that she was real sick, that she had cancer. It was crazy. And that whole experience was me having to sort of be the rock for what was happening, and I had to be strong for everybody that was involved. And after everything happened, you know, and she turned out fine. She's doing just fine. She's healthy. She's alive, thank God. And my outlet for all the stuff that I was feeling at that time became songwriting. So that's when I started feeling like I had something inside me that I could share. Because before that, I didn't feel like that.
Nice. So, like, would you just start like playing like picking up tunes and like doing covers or what? Like, you just,
I did a lot of cover stuff before that too. I mean, like I said, I've always been a casual musician, but I started writing my own stuff and feeling like it was for me to play in front of people after that whole thing happened.
Wow.
Because before that, I mean, I wrote some songs, but they were really bad songs, man.
You gonna play some for us?
No, God, no, no way.
That's awesome. So, so where do you play now, man? I mean, you're like, you got some original songs you're writing and sipping whiskey, and you're out playing in concerts and stuff.
The sipping whiskey part is the important part.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm playing in a lot of bars and restaurants in Baldwin County and Mobile County. I do a lot of weddings and stuff because people seem to like Motown covers, which I've always done Motown covers.
Nice.
And I'm working on a new record right now.
Okay.
I'm recording with Greg DeLuca, who is the drummer for the Mulligan Brothers. What's up, Greg?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Those guys rock. Dude.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
They were here not too long ago. I want to say November or something.
Yeah, they're really good, man. And Greg is he's a really good drummer.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to swear?
You can cuss his Facebook.
Okay, sweet. He's a kick-ass drummer. I can say ass.
So, you can spell it too, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
wasn't sure. I was just trying to be careful, man.
You grew up here your whole life?
Not my whole life. I've been here in the Mobile area since I was about 5 years old, 5 or 6.
Yeah.
My dad moved down here for work, and I've considered myself an Alabama native ever since. I feel like Alabama's my home.
Nice. So, I mean, you were a kid growing up here, yeah? What are the things you think your music is about, like, the most?
Well, I write a lot about relationships. You know, that's a lot of the substance of what I'm writing comes from my relationship with my wife and with my kids and with old friends. That's a lot of what I write. You know, I have to be feeling it. I can't write about something that I'm not really feeling. So a lot of my songs are really sad.
It's all right, though, man. I think emotion, I mean, that's, it's a human experience, right? So
Yeah, that's the idea. But I feel bad because people come to a show and it's like all these downer songs, you know?
You leave, like, crying? Like the Civil Wars, they're like, oh, you're definitely going to cry tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And I have to write some happy stuff because otherwise people will just get tired of me. They're like, no, it's too emotionally jarring to go see him. Can't handle it. So I've tried not to be that guy who just plays sad songs, but that ends up being a lot of what I write because that's what I feel.
Right on. So, show us some more, man.
Cool. So I wrote this song. That last one, by the way, was called Beer Ain't Got Nothing on You. It's going to be on my new record. This one is also going to be on my new record. I wrote this about a family friend who was struggling with some addiction issues, and I tried to sort of capture what that's been like for everyone trying to deal with it. And it took me a while. This song went through like a whole bunch of different versions before I got to this one, and this is the one that I came up with. It's called She'll Be Alright. She's drunk again, left without a friend, not a dollar in her pocket she can spend. She's all alone and out on her own. It's been so long since she has had a home, and there ain't a thing that I can do to fix her. I tried everything I could to change her life, staying on my knees a little longer every night. I'd give anything to know she'll be alright. liquor only soothes it for a while. She won't ask for help, 'cause she blames herself. She's not sure if she'll ever get well. And there ain't a thing that I can do to fix her. I tried everything I could to change her life. Staying on my knees a little longer every night. I'd give anything to know she'll be alright. I still find myself staring out the window, hoping against hope she'll be outside, smiling with her eyes just like she used to. But her face is slowly fading from my mind, and there ain't a thing that I can do to fix her. I tried everything I could to change her life. I'm staying on my knees a little longer every night. I'd give anything to know she'll be alright. I'd give anything to know she'll be alright.
Nice, dude. I feel it. I feel the.
Yeah, man.
It takes you back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love when music does that, man. I think that's it's got to be the piece that I think I hold on to the most. Is it gives you a defining moment in your life that I can, every time I hear a certain song, I can go right back to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to play songs like that, man. But I think it's important. It's important for people to hear that kind of thing.
You think? What do your friends say about when you start breaking out and doing some of this stuff, man?
Well, they made fun of me at first.
Of course, I
You
mean,
know, and that's
like
good
typical,
friends, right? You know, that makes sense. And
Yeah.
then after a while, they all started kind of, you know, there's groups, there's like packs of my friends that will show up to shows. And I'll tell them, like, hey, I really need this booking agent to like me. So,
Right,
like,
right.
bring like 40 people, and they'll bring 40 people.
Very
And
cool.
We've done that at a couple different places and made people think that I'm more popular than I am, you know?
Whatever works, dude.
Yeah, and it's been really good.
So
you know?
okay, so let's make you real popular.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to go hear your music, is there anywhere that they can?
Yeah, so you can stream. I've got 2 records that are out that are on Spotify and iTunes digital platforms. One
You got
is
2 records already?
Yeah, I've got 2 records.
Well, you
man.
didn't
This
tell
is-
me that.
This is my 3rd record that I'm working on.
Wow,
man.
dude.
I'll give you a couple copies. I've got some
Yeah,
in the
for
car.
sure.
But remind me before I leave. I'll give you a couple copies.
All right,
but
cool.
I know you use Spotify, so you can find them
Oh,
on there
all day
too.
long,
But
yeah.
I've got a record by my old band, which disbanded after a while because some of the members moved away, called Sylvester Band. So my last name and then band. That's a 6-song EP of originals that we did. We recorded it at the University of Mobile, the really
Yeah.
nice studio over there. And I'm really proud of that record, man. It was like, that was real raw.
That's
you
when
know?
you know you made it.
Yeah.
Just when you like, I went to a recording studio today.
Oh my God.
It's my buddy's
Come on.
garage, but it was a
Yeah.
recording studio today.
See, saying things like that is what got me made fun of.
Right? Yeah.
But then I recorded a album all of covers, and it was
Nice.
like old hymns and traditional folk songs, and I did that with a band called the Roots Revival.
yeah.
That's
I know
on
those guys.
Spotify too. And
So
yeah.
like, what's your? How do you write? How is your songwriting process? What's it like? What's it look like?
it's pretty different every time, but like the consistent thread is I have to be either really emotional in the moment or
Right.
like remembering that really intensely. So sometimes I'll feel something, like something bad will happen, and I'll several weeks later just like revisit it, and I have to fully revisit it. Like I have to sit alone in my room or in my office and just kind of close my eyes and think
Visualize.
think about the story and how, like, what perspective I want to take to write about it, and that seems to work really well. You know, most of the stuff that I write in about 20 minutes.
So really,
Yeah, it all comes to me real quick.
huh? Just like downloaded.
Yeah, kind of, because I've been thinking about it and chewing on it for a while.
Right.
Like, I don't have like hundreds and hundreds of ideas just sitting in my notebooks. It's all like completed songs for the most part, because I don't like
when you sit down and you write.
Yeah, I don't like to leave anything unfinished. Like I like to actually finish the song, even if it's crap. I like to finish the song and then move on to something else.
I think I can relate to that. I do that when I paint, man. It's like when I start, I gotta finish it.
You can't leave it alone, right? It just like eats at you.
So, what other painful or funny or happy songs you got?
Well, let's see. I got one. I wrote this one when I was like, see, I hope my mom's not watching. I was gonna swear, yeah. But do you ever have like, I'm gonna do the PG version of this. Do you ever have like an F it moment where you're like, I had one of those when I wrote this song. It was called Raise a Glass, and I was thinking about the people who, because I had this moment where I was just like, man, nothing is going the way that I want it to. And I was thinking about the people in the bar when I play on a weeknight at a bar. Those are the like the road warriors, man. Like the people that are in there every single night. Committed. And I remember one time I was playing in a bar like that, and at one point somebody yelled out "Freebird" or did something stupid, and I actually played it.
Nice.
And then somebody in the bar was like, "Raise a glass," and every single person that was still in the bar raised their glass high up in the air. And so I did too. I grabbed my drink and I was like, yeah, I want to be part of this.
Right.
And I wrote a song about that experience because it was really cool. It was like, I feel connected to these people, you know?
Awesome. Cool. Rock it out.
Yeah, it's called Raise a Glass. It goes like this. Got more worries than I used to. I got people who are counting on me. Got no idea what I wanna do or what kind of man I should be. It sounds nice to say hang in there. That's not enough for me. All I want is to know I am loved. I bet most of y'all would agree. So raise a glass for your family, raise a glass for your friends, raise a glass to the Holy Ghost and stumble on home again. Working hard only gets me so far. I'm waiting for my moment to shine. The paycheck keeps food on the table, but the dream keeps me alive. Raise a glass for your family, raise a glass for your friends, raise a glass to the Holy Ghost and stumble on home again. Sing, come on, everybody sing. Raise a glass for your family, raise a glass for your friends, raise a glass to the Holy Ghost and stumble on home again. Raise a glass for your family, raise a glass for your friends, raise a glass to the Holy Ghost and stumble on home again. Yeah, we stumble on home again. Tomorrow we'll try again.
That was awesome, dude. That was awesome.
Thank you. For the bar people.
Yeah, there you go.
You
For
know?
the bar people.
That's right. I'm one of you guys. For real, though.
So, you got any plans to like tour soon? Or
Not anytime soon. I want to finish this record and do it right. I've never really been able to take my time with a record before because I've been under either financial and or time constraints for the past two. We recorded
like every other musician who's under contract.
Well, I mean, but look, I had an opportunity to do this with Greg, and I can just go sit at his house and we can take our time, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
because I've been able to really think about the songwriting and the arrangement for everything, and like, is this exactly how I want this to sound for this record? Because we recorded the Roots Revivals album, we did that in one 15-hour session, 10 songs.
There's a couple
Which was nuts,
that do
man.
that stuff. Like,
Yeah, like
just they're in there and when like one track and that's it and we're done.
And there was magic in the room.
Yeah.
Like we did it that way on purpose. Like we could have come back. We could have said we're calling it. We'll come back next weekend. But there was just this magic happening.
They said that's how Mozart used to write.
Yeah.
He never made a mistake. Like he just if he did, it was in there. But he would write the entire symphony in one sitting, and he never like did erase or anything. It was just
I'm definitely not Mozart.
I know,
that's for sure. But that's awesome. Like if you can do that, more power to you. But
well, if you go in for a session for 15 hours, you come out with an album. I'd say you're doing it.
okay, well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I was really proud of it for sure, and so were the other guys that recorded with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no plans to tour for the moment until the album comes out. Then I'll really start putting my feelers out there and saying, look, can I do a southeast region kind of thing, or over to Texas through California, that sort of thing. So we'll see. That'll probably be next summer.
Yeah. But you'll play locally now, right? So
I play locally
somebody wants
everywhere, man. Yeah. I play at. I've got 2 more Monday sessions coming up at the Bookseller in Fairhope.
Yeah.
It's right there in downtown. I do all original music, so it's all stuff like this. I play at a bunch of restaurants there in Baldwin County. I do 92 Zoos, beer bands, and bingo a lot because I like hanging out with those guys from the radio.
And bingo.
Yeah,
Isn't that Tony or whatever his name is?
It's Gene and Steve and Clint, and they are some of the funniest dudes that I know.
Yeah. So, how do we get you playing over here, man?
Well, I don't have a ton of connections in Gulf Shores or in Pensacola, but I'd love to come over here. You know, do you guys know anybody?
Yeah, exactly. Anyone listening?
Yeah.
Good deal, dude. So,
You know, I do covers and originals. I'm not one of those guys who's like, yeah, I only do my original music because I'm a real artist. You know, right?
Yeah. Real artists don't always get paid.
No, they don't. They starve. That's the sign of a real.
How does somebody get a hold of you?
You can go to my website, StephanSylvesterMusic.com. You can go to my Facebook page, which is also called Stephan Sylvester Music. You can call me on my cell phone, which is, I'm just kidding, I'm not giving that out.
You should, man. You never know.
Oh, really?
Well, you're married, but yeah.
I mean,
you never know, man.
Right.
I don't want to
not like that.
The
Not like
missus,
that.
I don't want to get him in trouble.
Just to be clear, Afton, if you're listening, that's not what we meant. It's like I just want people to book me.
That's it. For music, for shows.
But you can find all that information. You can send me an email on my website or on Facebook. You can send me a message. I'll come play just about anywhere. I love to play.
Yeah, I mean, he showed up here.
Dude, this place is awesome.
Yeah, like this
is a really cool space. You guys should come do this 850 Media Unplugged thing because it's fantastic.
So yeah, which you know, I know y'all can't see me, but you can hear me. But if you are interested, I'll put the deeds up here in a minute on the screen so you can sign up. So
for whiskey night,
for whiskey sipping sessions,
whiskey sipping sessions.
All right, man. You got any more in your arsenal?
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's keep going. How about let's see. Do you want to hear one from the new record or an old one?
Whatever you feel like playing, man. Let's
do one from the new record. This is one that I wrote with my dad. That's a little bit sad again, so I apologize. I'm not sorry. It's called I Promise You. And I wrote this when my wife and I found out that we were going to have our first child, when we were going to have our daughter. I sat down and I wrote this in about 20 minutes. And then I was like, I couldn't figure out the chorus, so I was like, Dad, help, because he used to be a songwriter too.
Oh, right on.
It's called I Promise You. It goes like this. She left town on Monday. I told her she should go. She'll be 21 in 2 months. She's old enough to know that chasing dreams is hard work. You gotta face your fears. But if it don't work out, I'll be right here. Got a call on Tuesday. She said she found a place. She's living with 4 roommates and only one gets paid. I laughed and said, I'm so proud you're doing it, my dear. But if it don't work out, I'll be right here. See, I always told myself I would not allow the scars that my father left on me to hurt her too. Oh, I gave her the best parts
last Thursday, it read, "Merry Christmas, Dad." She said she's low on money, but it's really not that bad. I almost bought a ticket, but I know it's only fear. She knows that I will always be right here. See, I always told myself I would not allow the scars that my father left on me to hurt her too. Oh, I gave her the best parts of me and held back all the pain. I made sure that only love would make it through. I promise you. Friday with everything she owned. She had dyed her hair 3 colors and looked like skin and bones. She whispered, "Dad, I'm sorry," as I brushed away her tears. I said, "I told you I would always be right here." See, I always told myself I would not allow the scars that my father left on me to hurt her too. Whoa, I gave her the best parts of me and held back all the pain. I made sure that only love would make it through. Yeah, I made sure that only love would make it through. I did my best to make sure that only love would make it through. I promise you.
Dude, that almost made me cry.
You're welcome.
I have two daughters.
You're
so
welcome,
I feel
Keith.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta leave
Yeah.
more whiskey.
Dude, yeah, I need to pour myself another glass.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to leave and like walk back in? All right, here we go.
Yeah, well, then we'll be back. Oh, look, there he is, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm back. This is also an advertisement for Trader Joe's bourbon.
We need Trader Joe's in closer to us, huh?
Here, you want to top off?
No, I still have a quite a decent glass.
Okay, cool.
Good, thank you.
Then I'm drinking the rest of this. There we go. Cool. Yeah, man. I wrote that song with my dad, and it was kind of a cathartic experience for the two of us because part of it was based on our experience with, or my experience growing up, and feeling like I couldn't really pursue music. Like that was kind of like a fake job. Not that he ever made me feel that way, but I think that I got that sense of like,
Sort of that challenge of self-worth.
Yeah, like not in a bad way. It was just like I felt like I needed to go and work with my hands or like do something where I was making a lot of money, and music does not fit into that category. It's definitely a grind, and you can make it happen, but it's hard, man.
It's funny though because you're using your hands.
That's true.
Right?
That's
and
true.
And if you do make it, you're making a lot of money.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
You're right. Because you didn't have a doctorate degree or something.
Right, but I felt like that. I felt like I wasn't going to amount to much if I was going to do that. So I wrote this both to kind of extend an olive branch with my dad and I. Our relationship was rough at the time, and writing the song together was something that helped us to kind of get on speaking terms again.
Yeah.
And I never wanted my daughter to feel that way.
Good for you, man. Good for you. So you got you have all girls? You got girls?
I have 2 girls and a boy, and
Oh, yeah.
we stair-stepped them. So I've got a 2.5-year-old daughter, a 1.5-year-old son, and a 6-month-old daughter.
Yeah, you got your hands full.
That's right, I do. My wife is at home going like, "Rich."
Awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, dude, we got time. We'll rock out one more, and then I think we'll pull the stream, and then maybe you jam for a minute.
That sounds awesome, man.
All right.
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna go. I know what I'm gonna do. I keep bumping this mic. I apologize. I'm gonna do my one that's a little funky. So I wrote this one with my buddy Andy Cloninger. Shout out to Andy. He's an amazing sound engineer. He knows what's up. This is called For the Rest of Your Life. It's about how my wife and I met and how I asked her to be my girlfriend.
We met first on a Tuesday night, swinging hips under the ballroom lights. I had to ask her the time was right. Hey, what you doing for the rest of your life? We walked on the beach till 3 a.m. Danced by my car to a song again. I was falling hard, we were learning to fly. Hey, what you doing for the rest of your life, babe? Come on. I was a runaway train, stopped me dead in my tracks. I was blind before I knew you. Now I see the light, baby. Hallelujah. Whoa, yeah. Down on one knee in a parking lot with a big old sign and a blue rain pipe. I ain't fancy, but I don't think twice. Say what you doing for the rest of your life, babe. Come on. I was a runaway train, stopped me dead in my tracks. Babe, I was blind before I knew you. Now I see the light, baby. Hallelujah. Whoa, yeah. Rocking on the porch, still holding hands. 50 years later, I'm a happy man. I'll ask again like I did that night. Hey, what you doing for the rest of your life, babe? I was a runaway train, stopped me dead in my tracks. Babe, I was blind before I knew you. Now I see the light, baby. Hallelujah. We met first on a Tuesday night, swinging hips under the ballroom lights. I had to ask her if the time was right. Hey, what you doing for the rest of your life?
Cool, man. All right, give them all the info one more time before we roll on out of here.
StephanSylvesterMusic.com, Stephan Sylvester Music on Facebook. I would love to come play at your venue. Thank you very much for listening.
That's it. We're out. We think we're out. If we can find the button that makes it go.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah. Here it comes.